Hey team. All right. Daily checks. So this is what we're doing. Okay. We're coming in here to check the health of the campaigns and to check that we're in KPI. Okay. So we've got two columns. You've got the dental checkup. We've got the ads here, and then we've got the database. All right. And this is good. We've got two examples here. One is out of KPI. One is in KPI. All right. So what we're wanting to do, you can see that we've obviously got the start of the campaign. Obviously, you've got your months and whatnot. So we've started this campaign here. All right, and then away we go, right? So what we do is we're coming in now. Let's take a look at the one that's out of KPI first. As you've seen from the sheet, we've got for ads, we want 3 appointments weekly is the KPI for the first 2 weeks. And then after the first 2 weeks, we want that to move to, let me get this right, I believe it's 5. Yep, it's 5. Okay. So, and then on database reactivation, it's 5 per week. That's the KPI. All right. So what you're doing is you're coming into each campaign, and as you can see, you can move across, right? So if we move this across, we've got all the clients, and it'll just keep going across for the number of clients that we've got. So you check each individual client. That's your daily check. So let's take a look at this one. So we've got Smilecraft Dental out of KPI. So the first week ads 2 appointments booked. Okay, and then we've got this week, we've only got 1 appointment booked. So we're really out of KPI here. You're going to make a note down here, Smilecraft out of KPI for ads. Okay, because you're going to create a report, which you'll see how to do that in another video in Basecamp to alert, obviously, the account manager and the Facebook manager so we can dive in, look at what's going on and figure this out and then nail it, all right? The next one, we've got 4 appointments we booked from database in this week, and we've got 1 so far in this week out of KPI. So we need 5 appointments booked per week from the start of the campaign in the database reactivation, okay? Again, you're making a note down here, Smilecraft out of KPI for database reactivation. So they're out of KPI for database and they're out of KPI for the ads. This is what this daily checks is all for. It's finding out, you know, why, if there are problems with the campaigns, and then fixing them so that we have full awareness and we know what's going on and we never get to the point where we go a month and the thing isn't working, right? This is what it's for. Now let's take a look at this one here. Complete opposite. So we've got refresh, all right? As you can see, first week we booked 14 database reactivation. Thumbs up. Our aim is 5. We're well ahead of that. I've instructed Candace to stop that now because we've got enough for the month. All right. We want to make sure we get 30 bookings per month for our clients every single month. So we've got enough now, and I'm going to show you the bird's eye view in a second, and you'll be able to see why I decided to do that. And the second one here, we've got ads. All right. So this is the first week of ads. 7 appointments booked in week 1. We're above KPI. KPI is 3 for the first week. And now you can see we've booked 4 in the second week. We're above KPI. There is no problems here. We move on to the next one. This is all you do, guys, okay? Coming over to the bird's eye view tab, all right? So we're going to jump in here now and take a look at the bird's eye view. All right, and this is just getting into the mechanics a little bit more for each campaign. So we go to refresh, for example. So over here you've got, okay, ads launched on the 14th of May. Obviously got the dates and everything that they launched. Okay, so then we've got database. Where are we? Okay, so database size is 2755. Okay, number of texts sent is 1600. All right, you can see that we've made 14 bookings. This is the point that I spoke to our account manager, Candace, and I said, stop now for the month, okay, because we've got a really good result and we've gone through approximately half, just over half, because there's 2755, and we're going to roll that into next month, right, because we've got enough bookings. That campaign's looking really, really healthy. If we go back, we can see that we've made about 21 bookings or 22 bookings, and it's only been 2 weeks, so we're really, really on track. If we go to the Smilecraft, which is this one here, now we've sent 1500 texts, okay, and we've made 5 bookings. That we've got a bit of a problem, but anyway, that's still going. So we're going to keep going through that and keep making bookings. All right. So what you want to do is you want to dive in here and see what's going on. There may be an instance where, you know, the texts are going out, but the bookings are not being made on the database reactivation. Now, a lot of the time, this has simply got to do with the health of their database. Do you know what I mean? It's maybe not that responsive, so there quite often will not be a lot that you can do. But what you can do, if you can see that it's not working well, 9 times out of 10, it will be because of the offer that you have, okay? So if you've got a high offer, let's say it's $199 for a checkup and clean, what we can can do is reduce that offer, right? We can move it to 149, we can move it to 129, in which case we're going to have to contact the clinic, the owner, speak to them, let them know how it's going, and suggest to them, and it's just going to be a suggestion. If they don't want to do it, then they don't want to do it, but you can say to them, look, we're not getting a great response from the database at this price point. Let's, see if we can get a better deal. Get a better deal, okay? Go back to Candace, change the deal, resume the database reactivation, and then obviously you can see if the response rates start to improve. That's going to happen on the odd occasion that the database is not firing off. Okay, so that is how we use the the jump in here for the in the morning. Obviously, have a look when you're doing your checks. Check out the KPIs, check out the bird's eye view, make sure everything's healthy. You're going to do that for every single campaign.